Some people just want to watch World Fun.
Jeff Tails, another draft day.
Nailed
Blake's
it.
top 5 has 98.
I got
Mason
more.
just loves some Kevin James.
Fucking Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's the history of bad. LaCroix. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
This episode of Hobie is sponsored by Hello Jeff. Save 20% off your first meal box with promo code HobiePod.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the history of bad ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the history of bad ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas episode 470. I'm Jeff.
I'm
And
Steve.
with me...
Sorry.
No, go ahead. And with me I have...
Hi, I'm Steve.
And I'm Izzy.
And we're with Everything I Learned from Movies. Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Steve and Izzy. Brian should be joining us shortly. Jason is ill this week. And Jim and Blake have other things to do. So we are going by the seat of our pants this week.
Yeah, no outlines, baby.
I don't quite know what to do because I actually have zero prep work into this episode because everything's been...
I had no idea it was such a zero background thing going on here. Well, gee, I guess we can start off. What's in our Hello Jeff packet this week?
This week we have Slim Jims
Ooh.
and oatmeal cream pies, Little Debbie's.
I used to have a problem with those.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, our subscription's coming through pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a fantastic value, but if you use the promo code EILFM, it's not bad.
That's everything I learned from movies.
Or if you use the code HobiePod, you save 20%.
Oh, that's what we had. We've been using the wrong
Oh,
code.
damn it, every time.
I don't know how much you save for using EILFM.
I don't even think we get a kickback. I think we just kind of have it for everything we promote, including DraftKings.com.
You wish. DraftKings, hit us up. Make Steve's dreams come true.
That's a joke from an episode that hasn't even come out yet. That's our last Boy Scout episode. It's coming during the last month.
Yeah.
Heck,
But we
yeah.
are now in the last month.
That's right. I think, this is releasing on Tuesday, so our episode for The Last Unicorn's probably out now. Yeah, we've also got one for The Last Dragon, The Last Boy Scout. Our Patreon exclusive is Blast, because Blast is in there, too.
Blast from the past or just Blast?
No, it's a movie
it's
called
Blast.
Blast. It's from 1997. Starring Lyndon Ashby. Who's he? He's Johnny Cage from the 95 Mortal Kombat movie.
Mortal Kombat!
He is a former gold medal or bronze medal winning martial artist.
You know, bronze, last in the Olympics.
Yeah, it's like last in the Olympics. But not the Olympics, the greatest
Oh,
games.
that's right, the greatest
because they
games.
very specifically can't say Olympics in this, even though basically it's set a year after the Atlanta Olympics, but during the Atlanta Greatest Games, Olympics, whatever.
Yeah.
And terrorists have kidnapped the USA women's swimming team, starring a teenage Shannon Elizabeth,
Woo!
and coached by his ex-wife. And the leader of the terrorist is Andrew Divoff. You might know him as the Wishmaster.
Yeah.
With a Eastern South African European accent.
Something
A
like
terrorist
that.
accent.
He has a terrorist accent.
And
Those are my favorite accents.
He has white terrorist accent.
Yeah, absolutely. And the only people that can stop him are, of course, former martial artist turned janitor Lyndon Ashby,
Yep.
who has a bum leg that he got
Yep.
5 years ago and apparently went down a dark hole afterwards.
Although apparently, spoiler alert, gunshots heal leg injuries. The more he gets shot, the less he lives.
He powers up like fucking and help from anti-terrorist expert Leo, played by Rutger Hauer, who is heavy on the bronzer and definitely not trying to play like Native American.
Based on those
Definitely not
braids.
trying to.
Guys, it's on Tubi. Check it out. Blast.
And that is coming out that's your Patreon exclusive.
That's our Patreon exclusive episode, but just in general, guys, check out the movie. It's pretty all right. But enough about everything I learned from movies, available on all major podcasters. Or hit us up directly on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon at EILF Movies. What are you been up to, Jeff?
I am just getting over being ill.
Oh, was it the C?
No, it was not the vid.
Okay.
That is the one thing I know. I took the test for that. It was not that.
Is it that flu that's going around that apparently
very well? It's some sort of flu or bug that's going around. Specifically, which one I'm not positive, but I was knocked out 2 weeks ago, and last week I still had a lingering cough. So I'm like, I don't think I should be podcasting while I'm hacking up a lung the whole time.
Yeah, you don't want to give your laptop a virus.
Exactly. So I'm coming off of 2 weeks of not podcasting.
Yeah, we had that round. Oh, it looks like Brian joined us. Teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know. So how you doing, Brian?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Pretty good. Yeah. And we were just talking about Jeff being sick the past couple of weeks, and we're considering going back to wearing a mask everywhere we go just to avoid the flu. So.
Oh, the flu everybody's got is awful.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I ended up with COVID the week of Thanksgiving.
Oh.
You ended up with it on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
I mean, I waited 700 plus days to get it, so I feel relatively lucky.
Yeah, it was our third Halloween. We were pretty proud of ourselves.
Oh, we were so proud of ourselves.
But yeah, how was Thanksgiving otherwise? Did you get to see the family?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was quick. I pretty much was at work most of that entire week, so that's our busiest week at work. So everybody likes to go out of town, so people got to watch their dogs.
True. We gotta. we're still trying to figure out with our puppy Sushi how we're gonna get a free moment to ourselves, but we got a couple ideas we're working on.
Yep.
Nice
Hey,
little puppy.
You can probably hear the lapping in the background of him hydrating.
I do.
himself. Yeah. Okay.
I was
He always drink water, but what he does is for 2.5 minutes straight.
Right until he starts puking.
I just thought that was Jason plunging the toilet.
Yeah. And then he goes directly for the door because he wants someone to go out there with him. And hijinks
he
ensue.
has really bad separation anxiety. Like, he will hurt himself if he can't see us.
Yeah, that's tough. I've dealt with that briefly, but it's not easy.
And when Steve says puppy, he's 9 months old, or 10 months
10
old,
months.
and like 55 pounds.
Yeah, so he's a puppy.
Yeah, puppy.
And he only occasionally drives Daddy to the drink.
Oh, that's a win.
Well, let's see. I don't think any incredibly weird Twitter poll was put up where it's like, what's your favorite Ghostbuster? And it's like Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, Ghostbuster Afterlife, or Predator 2. So I don't have a result to share with everybody, but let's Let's see. Any questions been sent in on this thing this tweet that was sent out? Looks like about 15 minutes ago.
2 minutes before we started recording.
Yeah, pretty much. No questions. Gee, I'm shocked. So you guys catch the Cocaine Bear trailer?
I have not actually seen the trailer. I saw the ads, clicked on the trailer, but I never actually was in a position to watch it.
How about you, Brad?
But I'm intrigued by a movie called Cocaine Bear.
I didn't see all of it. I saw some of it, and I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, I stopped after about 40 seconds because I'm like, no, I don't want it to be ruined by the trailer. I want to be surprised. I'm watching this thing in a fucking theater. I'm going to be in a hazmat suit if I have to be. I've been waiting for this one for years. So it just, the more I hear about it, the more it's like, oh, they're originally like, oh yeah, it's going to be like a horror movie kind of thing. It's like, all right, well that doesn't whatever. And then it's like, and then Elizabeth Banks is going to direct it. I'm like, oh, okay, intrigued. And yeah, after the trailer now, I'm like, ready to go. Let's do this. It's coming in March, I think.
I believe that's what I saw. So this is officially Ray Liotta's last project, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's sad.
Right.
But
yeah, the cast is fucking stacked on it too. But yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I am 10 times more excited for that than Indiana Jones and the Pick of Destiny or whatever the fuck it was.
The time traveling Indiana Jones.
I already forgot what
defeated the Nazis. What else do we need?
Well, now he's going to
defeat more Nazis.
Beat up more Nazis. Yeah. He's going back in time to kill baby Hitler.
Yeah.
It'll look weird.
That would actually be an intriguing premise. So I doubt we'll get anything that intriguing.
And the only thing that can help him out is aliens. Oh shit! It's gonna be like Briscoe County Jr.
Oh shit!
Guys, The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. If you don't know about it, check it out. It's on Tubi. It's fantastic. Are you guys familiar with Briscoe County?
I remember when it was on in the 90s.
Yeah.
I didn't get into it.
Yeah. Bruce Campbell's basically a bounty hunter trying to avenge his father's death against, like a dozen bad guys. Julius Carey, a.k.a. Sho'nuff from Last Dragon, is his buddy, who's also a bounty hunter. Hijinks ensue. John Aston shows up as a mad scientist in a couple episodes. Briscoe has a type, and it's 90s hot chicks in every episode. Apparently he was engaged like 8 times.
Yeah.
There's time travel involved and a mystical orb in the Old West and a lot of inside jokes. It's pretty fantastic. Highly recommend. Especially the first 20 episodes. After that, I don't know. We'll see. But
But you only got 20 episodes.
Yeah, well, okay, so it only lasted one season, and it was like, 27 episodes, whatever it was back then. Episode 20 is kind of like the season 1 finale in a way, because he, exacts his revenge. And then, like, the last 7 episodes, it's like, well, I'm President Grover Cleveland. Do you want to work for me for a couple of weeks? Sure. And then it goes from there. So maybe it's one of those shows that it's like, maybe it only needed one season, but it's still great.
I recommend.
Gee, any news from the geek?
I am scrolling the Twitter page right now looking for some listener feedback and or questions.
Looking at Google to see if like any.
Do we need to call up number one fan and see what he?
I don't think Doug has the Skype.
Oh no! It's not like it's free to download.
Wait, you don't have to pay for Skype?
I mean, you don't have to. I'm sure they'll accept it if you want to.
Let's see.
It looks like the HBO Max and Discovery Plus combo is just going to be called Max. That's not confusing.
Not to be confused with HBO Max.
Call it Max Plus.
Yeah, you got to put a plus in there, otherwise I don't know it's a streaming service.
Right?
By the way, all, I'd like you to know the puppy is back inside after eating frozen poops, his own from the yard.
Welcome back, Drew Burglar.
Yay, I think.
Oh boy.
While we're discussing pets, should I ask how Cool Ranch is?
You should ask how
Ooh,
Cool Ranch
yes.
is. So I'm going to premise this with 3 human years is 100 rat years. So all of
Okay.
the chips are in their 70s at this point, at least. I only have 3 chips left, and one of them is Cool Ranch. He's doing great.
Excellent. I was thinking, it's been a while since I've heard, and I know he's getting up there. I'm glad to hear he's still hanging around.
I'm still
Yeah.
hanging around, just getting more and more senile by the day.
He's still the sweetest boy. He's the one who
He's a rat, babe.
he jumps up on the side of the cage and tries to eat Sushi's nose.
Oh, that's the one. Oh.
You know, the one who tries to pull the
He's-
dog into the rat cage and the dog thinks it's his best
So,
friend?
so he's probably the one like jumping on the cage, like whenever I'm like walking by down
Yeah.
the stairs or whatever in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who's like, "Hi, Steve. You're my friend. Give me a snack."
Check out my nuts. Pets.
Yeah. We have left one girl, Maui Onion, and then in a separate cage is Don Julio and Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
Don
Julio.
And Don Julio, it's an incredible brand of tortilla chips here in Utah and probably Colorado or something. Yeah, definitely here in Utah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, so it's not after the tequila?
No, they're all named after
potato chips.
Potato chips. Well, chips in general.
And chocolate
Chips in
chip.
general.
And
Yeah.
paint chip. Wait.
No, we didn't have a paint chip. No, so their mama rat, who I did not know was pregnant, I knew there was a chance, but I didn't know she was pregnant, I had named Tortilla. So it only made sense that Tortilla had a litter of chips.
There you go.
All right, let's see here. We do have one question
Ooh.
from Kevin at Cincy Explorer.
Hey.
And he said, oh, no, wait, where'd it go? Hey, wait.
And now we lost it.
Oh, man.
Well, I was actually chatting with him earlier. I guess he's in D.C. and he's noticing the beer scene there was all was it IPAs and sours, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the craft beer scene. Unfortunately, they're just quick to turn out, and lots of hops can cover your flaws. So I know like a lot of brewers are just like, yeah, let's get some IPAs out there. I mean, IPAs are great too. You can do some great stuff with them, but I know it's also easy to make, easy to cover flaws. Sours, I have no idea though. Do you guys like sour beers?
I can do like a beer, but I couldn't do like an evening of drinking sours.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I can. I'm sorry.
Go. There you go.
Brian, you go first.
No, I don't mind them, but like I can only drink them in the summer. Like
Yeah.
if it's cold, like I don't like it's not like it has to be in the summer, and then like I can only have like one or two. Like I can't drink them all day.
Yeah, I question the person that can do that, but yeah, I know you guys are in Cincinnati. When we came to visit, seemed to be a pretty big lager town. Like you got your Bachfest in March, and you know some great full body like Meritzens and lagers and stuff. And I think maybe he's just used to that and going somewhere because we were in San Francisco before we were here in Utah. So yeah, IPAs all day and
West Coast
Okay.
IPAs.
Yeah.
Take the enamel off your teeth.
yeah.
You guys actually breaking news of the geek.
What?
Kirstie Alley just died.
What?
Also, Kirstie Alley was 71.
Oh yeah. Star Trek was it Star Trek the movie was 40 plus years ago, right?
Yeah, apparently she had a short battle with cancer.
Oh no. Yep, there it is. Updated 14 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Oh, that sucks.
Wonder if she tweeted.
Silence for that.
Damn. All right. Favorite Kirstie Alley performance?
Gosh.
Her small run on King of Queens.
Who? Never heard of it.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah, her.
I
her.
thought she was best in Cheers.
I'd say either it's a toss-up between Drop Dead Gorgeous and Look Who's Talking.
Oh, true. She wasn't Drop Dead Gorgeous. I was thinking Runaway.
Oh, yeah.
It was brief.
All of the Look Who's Talking movies, or just the first one?
I think she's just in the first
Oh
one.
no, she's in. I think she's in all three of them. Her and John Travolta, right? Right? Am I thinking of the right movie?
Two.
She's in Look Who's Talking. Hang on, I'm getting it pulled up here.
2 was A New Baby, and Look Who's Talking Now was The Dogs.
Yeah.
Thought
Voice
it was-
with Danny DeVito and Rosie O'Donnell, or whatever the hell it was.
Something like that.
How was that not a hit?
I actually
all right.
really liked the one with the dogs, but I liked animals.
Yeah, she was in Look Who's Talking, Look Who's Talking 2, Look Who's Talking Now.
Okay, so I think she was. I guess she was in all the ones that matter anyway.
Yeah, do they have like a ongoing?
Yeah, if there are any
franchise
others
like
after
or
that,
something?
I'm unaware of.
Look who's talking over here.
It appears that those were the only 3 Look Who's Talkings.
All right, so yeah, so she was in all of them, I guess.
There you go. And that's about all I know about Kirstie Alley. Sorry, guys.
Oh, man.
Do we have a friendly question from Kevin?
Yes. So this is not a. Hang on. I got away from it to go look at Kirstie Alley on Twitter. So, let's see here. It says, honest question.
Mm,
I can't
Does-
guarantee an honest answer.
Fuck, Mary Kill.
Is anyone else finding it harder and harder to get into the Christmas spirit as the years go by?
Yes.
I'm actually finding it easier, but
Yeah, I mean, Izzy used to hate Christmas before
I
she met me.
started
I
at
fucking
a
love
0,
Christmas.
and so it's only gone up from there.
But I love like a Shane Black Christmas. Like I like a
Yeah.
I like a Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Long Kiss Goodnight, Last Boy Scout kind of Christmas. You know, a lot of action.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang, Christmas.
That's right. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang, baby.
But also
Pretty much Iron Man 3. I don't know.
What we've done with Christmas is we've moved away from trying to make it like a really intense, like Martha Stewart, everything is perfect, everybody be fucking cheery, all of that. And we've gone for like full pop culture. So like we started last year and we're going to continue the tradition doing Japanese Christmas dinner.
Oh, yeah.
So KFC has convinced the entire country of Japan that American Christmas dinner is a bucket of fried chicken and a chocolate cake. And we thought that was hilarious as hell, so we did that for Christmas dinner last year. And it turns out, at least in Utah, when you get the bucket of chicken meal, you also get a sack of soda.
Yeah.
Not a jug, not a cup, a sack, a half-gallon sack.
Just a bladder.
like a Santa sack.
Yeah, it's like one of those bladder, like the wine bladders
Yeah,
that come in the boxes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was just so funny, and it was so much fun. And we poured the KFC gravy in my fancy turkey gravy bowl. And yeah, so our KFC is closed on Christmas Day, so we actually had to refrigerate it. And the chicken actually reheats excellently if you lay it out on a cookie sheet and bake it in the oven for like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So
We also have a non-traditional Christmas topper.
Oh yes, the top of our Christmas tree, instead of being like a North Star or an angel or a baby Jesus or something, is the patron saint of our podcast, Saint Nicolas Cage.
He's one of those
Paper
angels
plate
you make out of paper plates, yeah. With Nicolas Cage's face.
We made him. He's great.
That's
Guys.
outstanding.
Guys, join us for our class where we're actually going to be teaching you how to make those.
It's true. I'm teaching a class on how to make it.
The Local Artisan Collective at 2375 Kiesel Avenue in Ogden, Utah.
Woo!
We'll probably do it online too. Why not?
But yeah, like basically, yeah, we took all the sanctity out of Christmas, and we're just having fun with it, and it makes it a lot easier to celebrate Christmas.
Yeah. I don't know, how about you guys?
Well, as somebody who spent the 90s working in retail, I despise Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you don't
I
work in
find it-
retail now, right?
no. So it's not as bad, but, I don't hate Christmas anymore.
That's good.
Yeah, you don't
But-
actively loathe it, but it's hard to get excited about it.
But I mean, I don't like any of the, like you said, popular Christmas fare. I don't have any desire to put up a Christmas tree or put on lights or anything like that. I don't like that stuff. I have zero desire to decorate or whatnot. I find, the whole season to be a little draining, to be honest. I'm glad when it's done.
You're saving up for New Year's, right?
Sure, I love New Year's.
How about you, Brian?
I wouldn't say that it's that I'm losing finding it harder every year, but I think because I've always basically had a job where I had to work during or around the holiday. So I don't really get a whole lot of time around the holidays to be off to really fully enjoy it. But I look forward to it every year. We have fun decorating the house, and it's always fun for us because we have 20 years of our ornaments over the years that we the weird ornaments or the sentimental ornaments and stuff. Every year we like going through those and talking about them or whatever the little stories are behind them. So I mean, I look forward to it every year, even though I know I'm not going to really fully get to enjoy the season of it as much as I would probably like to.
Yeah.
But I mean, we make the best of it, and we try to enjoy it as much as possible. So.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, my mom was one of 17 kids. My dad was one of 8. So growing up, it was always going to giant Christmas parties with dozens or hundreds in attendance and stuff now. And it's nowadays, I don't know. I might go see my mom for Christmas dinner for an hour or two before, I don't know, somebody says something and I have to leave the room.
Yeah, I think part of that too, for me is because I was an only child. So growing up, Christmas was always kind of, wasn't a big deal, but my dad always did a pretty good job of making it feel like it was. Even though we're a relatively small family, so and this is also his favorite time of the year, so I kind of grew up with that. So
yeah, it's still one of my favorite times of year. I'm not gonna lie. It's just growing up and being back in Utah when there's snow and stuff on the ground. It's yay, snow! It's winter. It means Christmas is coming.
Those
Right.
of you who don't miss the rain the pouring rain that usually happens on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, though, in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, it's all right. I mean, I do like rain, but
But yeah, no, Utah it like goes hard on Christmas, which I
Yeah.
think is sort of partially why I was like, well, I can't avoid Christmas anymore. In San Francisco, it's pretty easy to like avoid Christmas.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
just be like, fuck you all, except for when I was working in a department store. But in which case, I still did that. I just had to do that in the stock room and then go out and pretend to be jolly. But like here, it's like it's everywhere because #Mormons.
Yeah.
And so it was like,
there's three things Utah's famous for. It's being white Christmas.
Wow.
It's having large families, and it's basically they have no other vices, so they have to like triple down on their sweets and desserts.
yeah. Oh,
So
and
Christmas
Utah's
is like the thing.
dessert game is on
Yeah.
point. I will give you that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna treat Christmas like a buffet, and I'm only gonna grab like some crab rangoons, and I'm gonna grab some brownies, and I'm just gonna like just take the things I really want. You guys can like keep your Salisbury steaks. Which I think it's also like, I don't know, my family doesn't do Christmas very well, and I'm going to blame that they used to be Catholics and they did the like midnight mass at Christmas and that when they were growing up. So I think Christmas is a like, hey, remember all these people we used to love and they're dead and not here now?
Well, that's your
And we
fucking
didn't,
family.
and we didn't
Yeah.
go to church again this year, so we're heathen. So, like, let's just drink some wine and get in a fight over whether Budweiser's unionized or not.
Yeah. It's
is.
true. That's her family, all right. Like, hey, we're having a good time. Let me bring this up.
Hey, let me talk about politics.
It's not even that usually because they're all kind of the same when it comes to politics.
Yeah, they're all just hippie lesbians. So it's
Yeah.
more like, do you remember when we were 9 and you broke my doll? Yeah, I think there's pieces of that broken doll still up in the attic. You want me to go get it and rub salt in the wound?
When you broke that doll, you broke my heart.
It's like you were there.
It's a shame Susu died.
That's the other side of the family, and I didn't see them on Christmas. I saw them for New Year's.
I mean, I was brought up at the birthday party, so.
So uplifting story.
Oh, okay.
When my dad was 8 and his brother was 5, their 3-year-old sister got hit by a car basically in front of them and killed. And our family is, all parts of my family are great at digesting trauma. So it gets brought up at every family gathering. And then they have like a competition over who had more basically PTSD over it. And so it got brought up at my father's 75th birthday. And everybody was all sad and depressed. And after the Susu story and the she died and we all suffered, I went, happy birthday, Dad.
Steve's just back in the corner eating his popcorn, looking around like, this is great.
Steve and my dad's girlfriend and my dad's girlfriend's twin sister and the twin sister's boyfriend who was drunk passed out on the floor before cake was even served. We're just in the back like, here's some popcorn. Enjoy the show.
Good times.
I come from family trauma.
I guess what we're saying is for Christmas, hang out with other people's families.
I'm saying don't bring trauma to Christmas, y'all. Like, really don't. Bring St. Nicholas cages and fried chicken.
Yeah.
Somebody write that down for a title. Don't bring trauma to Christmas. I don't have a pen with me. I'd write it down.
My family always brings a beef for Christmas. So, babe, do you want me to bring a beef for Christmas?
No. I want KFC and a chocolate cake.
There you go.
Or just brownies. Brownies are better.
Brownies are better. Yeah. We'll do brownies. I guess on that note, my favorite part of holidays are food. Do you guys have any traditional Christmas foods you like?
Whiskey?
No. Cookies?
Yeah. Like, what kind of cookies do you like? Is there something you like to eat? Is there something you don't like to eat? Like, did somebody make a casserole that you'll never forgive them for?
Not Christmas related. That's more of a Thanksgiving as far as that disgusting sweet potato marshmallow
bullshit.
Yeah, sweet potato casserole.
Yeah.
My Aunt
That
Jo
is
went
the
to
most
most
disgusting
epic
thing I have ever eaten in my life.
Have you ever had an avocado?
An avocado, or avocado mixed with sweet potatoes and marshmallows? Or,
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
I mean, I'm not a fan of avocados, but I don't hate avocado.
Steve actively loathes avocados.
Yeah. Still make avocado toast every once in a while, but yeah.
Do you eat
It's
it, or is it just
it's a process. Getting over it.
He's learning.
It's supposed to be good for me and stuff, whatever. What I do love though with the holiday, especially are those Kiefel cookies.
Nobody knows what those are. You're gonna have to explain.
I will
Kiefels.
explain. Okay, so there's these cookies that my family made on my dad's side for generations, I guess. They're called Kiefels. They're
Czechoslovakian.
yeah, the Czechoslovakian. It's oh my god, what do you say? Like a there's a little bit of whiskey in the dough, I guess, and you wrap it around.
There's
like
a
an
filling.
almond.
The filling has the almonds and the whiskey and a little something, and then you wrap it in a little shortbread blanket.
Yeah. So it looks like a little baby Jesus, and you sprinkle a little powdered sugar on there because you need a little sweet on there, and they're fantastic.
And then hanging around Steve's family, I am convinced that the more baby Jesuses you can physically consume, the closer to God.
Absolutely. Yeah.
nice? Well, I'm just coming from the Catholic background. I mean, isn't that how the Eucharist is done?
Oh
the
yeah.
more times you eat the Eucharist, the closer you are, and
Is that like Jesus's foreskin or something, or what? What's the
that's a little boring cracker.
Oh, the little wafer thing.
Yeah, it's Christ's body.
Oh, okay.
You have to eat a lot of Christ. You have to eat a lot of Christ crackers to get into heaven.
And then chase it with his blood. Yeah. Totally not like a Christianity
blood chaser.
I mean, guys, seriously, what does Jesus have to do with Christmas? I mean, really?
Yeah, he was born in the spring according to the Bible.
Well, his name is in it, so I got that to do with.
Well, so is like Christopher Reeves, or I don't know, any of the Chris's from the MCU, or I don't know.
Steve, it's literally supposed to be Christ's mass. You have a mass for Christ. And then you do a pagan ritual where you chop down a tree, put it in your room, illuminate it, and cover it
Burn it down and set your house on fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Merry Christmas?
Yeah. But anyway, I like almost
Christmas trees performing witchcraft right now.
That's right.
I like it when friends of mine do like Christmas cookie bakes and say, "Hey, we've got some cookies," but don't expect any back. That's what I like about Christmas.
Yeah, that's like the whiskey thing Brian was involved with, right?
Yeah, the bourbon pyramid
Yeah,
scheme.
Yeah. Everybody was just handing them all around and expecting to get some from him, and he's like, "Wait, what are we doing? Nope, I'm good. Cook.
So my mom did tell me about when she was in college, they would go drinker caroling and go for dorm room to dorm room with empty cups, singing, and they would stop singing if people would put alcohol in their cups. They also did this with
Guys, I got an idea.
Right? We start a new family tradition. I kind of feel like most of our neighborhood would actually be into that.
Oh yeah, well, they would be.
They would
confused,
enjoy
like,
your.
Yeah,
They would enjoy all your singing, but
horrible songs, and then it's like, how do we get this to stop? Just fill my glass with bourbon or something alcoholic.
and they're like, "But we're Mormon. We don't have any of that."
Oh no, our neighborhood's full of mostly heathens.
Yeah, we're all the retired people from California that
and
moved here to Utah.
Arizona.
And Arizona, because they're also a state apparently. No, I guess
Like everybody wants to Arizona.
it's true. I can't. And 120 in the summer. Fuck out of here.
But it's a dry heat, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is my.
Try.
I don't give a shit. I'm not
It's
living
still
there.
fucking hot.
Yeah, I'm not living in my oven.
It's too fucking hot and Republican. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh no, I broke the feed. Ah!
Yeah, you just didn't have a response like.
Well, I mean,
in Arizona also.
now we got to go down the hall because you brought up Republicans and.
Oh wait, sorry. Down the hall.
Thank you.
Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, some people fall to burn. That's like the state motto of Arizona.
Yeah. Steve, it's on the flag.
That's right. I mean, it is a burning sun. It says Grand Canyon something. I don't know. Oh, good. You got a giant a-hole on Earth. Woo! We got cactus too.
This is the Grand Canyon. I mean, it's such a grand canyon.
Guys, if you want the Grand Canyon but cool, Canyonlands National Park in Utah. That's where you got to go.
Oh, now you're hyping up Utah's national parks.
Hey,
We've got 5 of them.
If it were Canyonlands National Park, Ohio, I'd say it too, but you guys ain't got that shit. Utah does.
This is what Utah has. Let us have this.
Right?
We can't have alcohol over 5%. Let us have this.
If you want to watch some shitty professional football teams, Ohio.
Wow.
Yeah, they were
right into the heart.
I don't know.
They just beat Kansas City this week. Come on.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, go Bengals. By the way, and the Browns pulled off the biggest coup ever. They convinced some suckers to trade for Baker Mayfield and then waive him like 2 months later so they can get him back for free. And they're out of his contract. Guys, the Browns are fucking geniuses.
Geniuses.
Oh, wait.
Here they go.
Wait, I just remembered
They got
Deshaun Watson. My bad.
Yeah. Well, one, they're not out of his contract for free because they ate a bunch of it before they traded him away.
Oh, but they also got like a 3rd-round pick or something like that. I don't know, whatever. But
Yeah,
it is passed on to Deshaun Watson's defense team, and they're good to go.
Yeah, because he doesn't look like complete and utter shit on Sunday. That was awesome.
Yeah. Well, the problem was he didn't really have much chance to be on offense because the Browns' defense and special teams kept scoring.
Yeah.
And then putting Houston back on the field.
I just imagine Baker Mayfield being like, "Well, we won by 30 points. Why am I fired?" Anyway, I'm not even on that team anymore. Who's the? Yeah, never mind. I'm just. I said they had 2 defensive touchdowns and like a punt return or something like that. And that was like all of their scoring. But it was against the Texans. So yeah,
It was against the Texans. Yeah.
yeah.
They might have had another touchdown in there, but it was, yeah.
By the way, Deshaun.
Although I don't know what the touchdown would have been because I know Watson threw an interception in the end zone.
He did.
Yeah. By the way, Deshaun Watson having his first game back at Houston is like, I don't know, being convicted of rape, and then your next time you're allowed out of the house is like at the victim's family reunion or something. Like it's.
Yeah, if that couldn't have been any more planned out by the NFL.
Yeah. Wait, why not 12 games? Don't worry about it. It's only 11 game suspension.
Yeah, exactly.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
And I did see a thing where like 15 of his accusers were supposed to be like at the game too.
Oh boy.
So I'm sure that went over well.
Well, if we want to talk about some much sadder news, we can talk about other people who have passed this week.
Oh geez. Who else?
Including, well, the breath of silence for Christine McVie, Fleetwood Mac.
Oh.
And Bob McGrath, Bob from Sesame Street.
Damn.
He passed away a couple days ago at the age of 90. Ooh.
Yeah, 90's a good run. I mean,
Oh no, you
I mean,
argue that.
all condolences to his family and everything, but it's like in 90, it's like, well, it's not a surprise. It's not like it's.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Gun violence. I'm hearing about a bunch of like college football players and stuff being shot at like 19 and hell, even here at University of Utah, oh god, like the past couple of years we had apparently the number 22 like no one should ever wear at the University of Utah because the last two like cornerbacks that have worn that number got shot like almost a year to the date right after one another, and they're always at like some party where I'm sure somebody talks shit and whatever, but it's like, I don't know. Pussies with guns. That's all. Anywho,
we do have another.
I'm calling.
We do.
Another breath of silence.
No, I was actually saying I have another question for us.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
The question is, what is the most annoying commercial?
Oh shit!
It's the Amazon one where the door is screaming because he's getting rolled up.
That one hasn't been up since last year.
I'm still mad at it. Fuck that commercial. Ah!
I guess you guys probably don't. I don't think you're a big Kroger
There's some
area.
annoying ass ones.
But pretty much any of the new Kroger commercials with.
Oh no, we have our Kroger is called Smith's here.
Yeah.
Do they still have the same stupid commercials?
Yeah, those are pretty bad.
Smith?
You watch football? What were the annoying ones you were making fun of the other day?
Oh shit! There's a bunch where I'm just like, wait, what the fuck are you selling? Perfume ones are always kind of. I mean,
yeah.
Perfumes run
like
the gamut. Like, okay, Shirley's Theron, they've been running that one for like Chanel No. 5 for the last 10 years, and I'm okay with that one. But like, I think Yves Saint Laurent has a bunch now running where it's like, what the fuck is this?
Or the new ones with Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, yeah, where he's just like
Doesn't make me want to buy
roaming
that
around
shit.
in the desert.
Yeah, looking very smell good. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but walking around
Johnny
in the
Depp.
desert thinking, looking very Johnny Depp. I'm like, I don't want to smell like Johnny Depp walking through the desert.
Hell no. Especially after he's been playing his guitar or whatever the fuck's going on in that thing.
Right.
I think I'm playing Wild Thing, but it's 3 chords. I'm going to do Smoke on the Water next. You know?
If you like every chord, you don't have to pay for it, babe.
I saw a tweet where somebody said any company that uses the term Dealcember, I am going to actively avoid buying anything from your company and tell all my friends and family that I have a major problem with your company, which is partially true because you use the term Dealcember. So, any of those.
Yeah, I can do that. You know who's rocking commercials though? Insurance companies.
Right?
Fucking Progressive,
Patrick
State Farm, Emu.
Yeah, the Progressive commercials are great.
Oh yeah, even the what's the one with Mayhem?
Allstate.
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 Yeah.
I don't even remember. Yeah, the Mayhem commercials are usually pretty good.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah.
I think the ones that I
too
hate,
bad I'm paying for them with my insurance, but whatever.
I always hate the ones like the Christmas ones, like where it's like they wake up and there's a new car, like they bought a new car for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, and it's a
Congratulations! I just
You
put
won't-
you in debt $60,000.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
yeah,
you
babe,
bought
by the
a
way,
car
if you
with-
buy me a
without-
car for Christmas, I know it's out of my bank account. We're getting a fucking divorce.
Babe,
I got
promise
you
I'll
crippling
spend
debt for Christmas.
$400 without asking you. I remembered what the worst commercial actively playing is.
What's that?
The Old Navy ones, right?
Oh,
now.
fuck yeah, with Jennifer Coolidge or whatever.
I'm extra mad because she's funnier than that. Those commercials are just fucking annoying.
hashtag twitting now?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
She's a better talent than those commercials are making her appear.
That's just Old Navy in general. Like, they always get, like, the
They
special
always get
guests
their-
or whatever on there, and they always suck.
Oh, yeah, didn't they have, like, That's So Raven or something last year? And
Oh, yeah, Raven
she
Simone
was,
or
like,
whatever. Yeah,
booty
yeah.
popping or something with the jammies. She was, like, jammy jingling with the booties or something.
Yeah, with the family or whatever. That wasn't Raven Simone, but yeah, it was. I'm sure the Raven of today, whatever the kids are watching, wasn't Megan the Stallion. That's all I know. Anywho,
If we want to get to News of the Geek, Jason did send a couple of news stories over. But,
Oh, shit.
Some of these are pretty good.
and now it's
We
time
got,
for News.
Thank you, Steve. From
Sorry,
the
please
New York
continue.
Post, where nobody gets their news, Florida man busted after trying to steal from Walmart during Shop with a Cop event. And it says here, a Florida man found himself in handcuffs after allegedly trying to steal items from a Walmart where dozens of police officers were holding an event. The Osceola County Sheriff's Office
Nailed it.
says a man they referred to as Brad was arrested at a St. Cloud Walmart after trying to steal items. At the
That'd be
same
right.
time, about 40 deputies were inside as part of a Shop with a Cop event. Seriously, we just can't make this up, the department posted on Facebook.
That's right. Shop with a Cop. We didn't make it up. It sounds stupid. It even is anyway. Because I guess you don't feel safe shopping without a cop in Walmart, mostly because of the gun section in Florida.
Look, we can't.
That's right. I'm back on that pedestal.
Our-
Get out. Oh,
I was gonna say we're not even allowed to shop at Walmart. Our bank card won't work at Walmart anymore.
that's right.
Our bank's like,
fucking need
your
'em.
bank card. Your bank's looking out for you.
Yeah, I had to go in there with cash to get my Mountain Dew Frostbite the one time we reviewed it. Guys,
So
it
what's
tastes
your-
like Windex.
What's your bank's beef with Walmart?
Oh, it's looking out for us because Walmart's a
high risk.
high risk. Yeah. High risk for credit card fraud or
I
whatever.
gotcha. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, you cannot use our bank cards, Visa or debit, at Walmart. So you have to pull cash out.
Yep.
Huh.
Can you call them and tell them?
Or go
social
literally
thing.
anywhere else.
Right? We're some of those. Yeah, I tried to do that
totally.
the one time, and they were like, "Nope, you're gonna have to go get cash out and go back because."
Or just order it online for pickup. That works.
But yeah, it was like, no, and I'm like, well, cool, then I'll just go to Target.
We also have news story. You got something, Brian?
Yeah, I got another question. Oh wait, never mind. It's just Stork saying he's got nothing for us.
Oh, thanks, Stork.
Thanks, Stork.
Appreciate that.
Best
Appreciate it.
color man in the business.
Well,
That's
we
the
do
Side
have a
Geek
story
podcast. If you want to hear about Star Wars and shit.
and shit.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm done talking.
No, we do have from comicbookmovie.com where Jason gets all his news. Black Adam may lose nearly $100 million at the end of its theatrical run.
Woo!
That's it.
Well, it's been known that Black Adam wasn't the winner WB was hoping for. It's now being reported that the Dwayne Johnson star stands to potentially lose $100 million at the end of its theatrical run. The hierarchy of the DC universe may have changed, but its problems at the box office sure haven't. Ooh, this is good writing.
Yeah, did it
According
fucking
to-
invest in the XFL or something?
Well, Dwayne Johnson did, but no. According to Variety, Warner Brothers project is expected to lose somewhere between 50 to 100 million, potentially more. The Dwayne Johnson-fronted DC Comics superhero film carried a gargantuan $195 million production budget, and the studio spent an extra $100 million on marketing, which set its break-even number at around $600 million to actually make a profit. To date, it has grossed $384.6 million globally.
Look, yeah, okay, movie guys out there, listen up. If your break-even point for a theatrical release is, like I heard Avatar: The Way of Water, like the only way it can make a profit is if it makes like $3 billion or some stupid shit like that.
Geez.
I'm like, okay, why? Nobody asked for it. Nobody fucking wants it. Don't be surprised when it makes $12 million its opening weekend. We saw the first one.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
That made over $1 billion or $3 billion or whatever. But no,
I think it made like almost $2 billion or something like that worldwide over the course of a decade. But yeah, even with inflation, nobody fucking cares about Avatar: The Way of Water unless there's a lovable little character named Ong who learns how to become an airbender, waterbender, earthbender, firebender. Nobody gives a flying fuck about your Avatar movie. Sorry, James.
It's true, though.
Go back to making Terminator movies. Or Aliens. Or True Lies.
We're just combining 3 of them. Arnold Schwarzenegger has to go into the future to become a Terminator to stop the alien queen.
He has to go underwater to kill a xenomorph. Yeah. I'm in.
yeah, 2.9 billion worldwide is what the original Avatar made.
What?
And they
Where?
need to make that to make money back? What?
Yeah, to make back there for Avatar 2, and I assume also pay off Refilm 5, which will never be released. Hello? Satan?
Hello? Are we all here still?
Yep.
I'm good. Yeah. Apparently we just got some fucking radio interference or something.
So radio edits.
Control tower trying to land a plane.
I think Jason's just like fucking with us.
Damn it, Jason.
Damn you, Jason!
Go back to being sick. Catching up on She-Hulk or something. I don't know. Oh, he's watching Jessica Jones. That's what he's finally doing.
Wait, the
watching
crowdfunded movie or watching the series?
What crowdfunded? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, not Jessica Jones. Sorry, I was thinking. What about the blonde girl detective who was in high school?
Nancy
Veronica
Drew?
Mars?
I don't fucking know.
No, it was like the first successful Kickstarter.
Oh, Veronica Mars.
Veronica
Yeah.
Mars.
Yeah, no, Jessica Jones.
That's
That's
a
why.
little different.
You know, the one we made about 4 episodes in where we went, this is fucking stupid, and stopped.
It's a world where the Hulk exists. I'm sorry.
possibly control minds.
They don't believe-
crazy, bitch.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that show.
Luke Cage is awesome.
I'm glad
Look,
you're
you
not
guys
telling
like it all
this
you
to
want,
Jason.
but I'm just gonna be like,
Jessica
no.
Jones was good. Jessica Jones was good. And
Yeah,
Jason
that's why
was
she's on
terrible.
Disney Plus now, right?
Not watching.
Yep.
Anyway, what happened in Marvel this week? Anything good? We still haven't watched She-Hulk yet. We got to catch up on that.
No, I don't know. I'm marveled out, babe. I'm just.
Then I'll watch She-Hulk. I'll watch her twerk. I don't give a fuck.
It's like I want to be interested, but
Really?
I'm just.
That won't turn you off watching She-Hulk twerk because everyone complained about it.
Yeah, I have no problem with it.
Like
With She-Hulk, I'm somewhat familiar with the comics, and it was a lot of fourth wall breaking and just kind of like a commentary on how stupid comics are. So I'm okay with it being a commentary on how stupid comic movies and shows and stuff
so
are.
Then you'll appreciate.
Yeah,
you'll appreciate the last episode then. I know a lot of people were bent out of shape over that.
What?
The last episode of the season of She-Hulk. If you are familiar
and
with
I want to see Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but they don't have it in drive-ins.
Isn't it snowing there? You don't want drive-ins.
I'm okay with snow and drive-ins.
I'm fine with snow and drive-ins.
Especially in Christmas time, man. If you're watching like It's a Wonderful Life or something and it's snowing out all around you, it's like watching an IMAX. All you gotta do is like load up 15 people in the back of your truck and you're good.
And then drive off a bridge. Yeah.
God damn, why would I do that?
Because you're watching It's a Wonderful Life. And
Clarence would be there to stop me, Jeff.
Oh. Well, you hope Clarence would.
That's always the one thing about that Christmas show. Like, oh yeah, that's right. That's the one where the guy wants to kill himself, but apparently an angel comes down and I don't know, shows him what life would be like without him if he'd killed himself when he was a baby, like butterfly effect wise. And then in the end he's like, oh, I guess it ain't that bad. Oh, Clarence.
Oh, my life is wonderful. Attaboy, Clarence.
I don't give a fuck.
That was my Michael Caine.
That was pretty good.
Michael Caine ever.
He was in that movie, right?
You know what they say? Every time somebody claps, an angel gets its way, or with a fucking bell rings, an angel gets its way.
Oh, is he playing the little daughter?
Yeah.
The little daughter's the one that says that line.
Daddy, you got to ring the bell.
Pedals.
Daddy, you don't look like you've aged a day since you were 14. That's always the funniest part about that fucking movie is the part where he's like supposed to be in high school, but he's still Jimmy fucking Stewart, like in his mid-30s.
Yeah,
but he's wearing like the tight shirt or whatever.
He's
so
wearing
it's
a
like,
Letterman sweater.
you want the moon, Mary? Oh, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll get a rope, lasso, and bring it down for you. By the way, are you ready for junior prom next week?
This dog is judging the hell out of you right now.
Fuck you, dog. Fuck you for judging me. Your name is Sushi.
His name is Sushi.
I love when you get the older people who are acting and they're trying to portray a young version, like Jim Caviezel and like the Bobby Jones story or something like that. And when, like 38-year-old Jim Caviezel is trying to play 18-year-old Bobby Jones.
Yeah, we watched one the other day. Was it the Outing? Yeah, we watched like a movie from like 87 or something that was called like The Outing, or I think it was called The Lamp at some point. But it's about teenagers finding a lamp and then a gem like tries to kill them or whatever. Like it's one of those 80s horror movies.
The Outing, yes.
Yeah. But the teenagers in that movie, they were all like, I mean, technically they were in their late 20s, but they looked like they were in their early 40s. Like they were not fucking children.
Right? Like one of the moms was legit younger than like some of the girls.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that was supposed to be playing the mom or whatever. It's like, wait, are you the girl?
Or like the original Grease.
Oh yeah. Or even better, Grease 2.
Oh yeah.
Grease 2 is a better movie. You're right.
Let's bring back some of the other ones, just 5 years older.
Plus Rex Manning.
Oh, Rex Manning.
Oh, we mustn't dwell.
It's Rex Manning Day.
Or even Breakfast Club. Like, you can't tell me Judd Nelson's in high school in that movie. Not buying it.
Oh, yeah. My favorite part of Breakfast Club is when Emilio Estevez breaks a glass wall with his dick.
I thought he broke it just by screaming.
Watch it again. Watch the replay.
I'll have to watch it again.
As soon as he thrusts that pelvis is when that glass shatters. I'm just saying, he's Charlie Sheen's brother for a reason.
Because they share parents?
Exactly, yeah. Why? What'd you think of that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, looks like we got another question from Brent to the Home Video Hustle.
Ooh.
What was the absolute worst wrestling pay-per-view?
Well,
I mean, the best one obviously is Money in the Bank, right? No, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Or what's the fucking Extreme Rules or whatever? That's always kind of a disappointment.
Yeah.
CW or whatnot. I don't remember the specific.
Oh, I don't know anything outside WWE, so.
It was back. I guess it was in the '90s when WCW was going against WWF.
Starrcade.
Yeah.
And it was I think right before WCW finally tanked or got bought. But they had one where like Billy Kidman was in like 3 or 4 different matches at the pay-per-view. And if it wasn't for Billy Kidman, the whole thing would have sucked. Like Billy Kidman earned 4 paydays that night to salvage anything. And I think that was maybe WCW's version of the Royal Rumble or whatnot, where we're throwing people over the ropes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it, but it was
the one where Owen Hart died at pay-per-view? Oh.
Yes, it was. I was thinking of that one too, because I was at an acquaintance's house where we were watching that. It was just like,
whenever I think about like worst things in wrestling, I remember around that same time, like late '90s, early 2000s. When was it that Hunter Hearst Helmsley or Triple H, whatever, was like making love to the dead guy's girlfriend or whatever? Or the guy's dead girlfriend or something like that, kind of like rub it in something. That's
are you talking about the night he married Stephanie McMahon at the drive-through chapel while she was drugged? I know there was that.
Oh no! There was a thing where Triple H like.
That's right. He opened up the coffin and. Jumped in with the corpse.
Yeah. I want to say something like that. I want to say it happened like the week before 9/11 or something too. So Vince McMahon was like, "Oh, thank God, they got something else to talk about." Something.
Was it the one where the Undertaker was buried alive?
Well, that's 14 different pay-per-views.
Oh. Yeah, that happened a bunch. I remember as a kid watching that with the Ultimate Warrior, where the Ultimate Warrior was like thrown in the coffin, and and like, oh my God, he's been in there for like 8 minutes, he's surely dead, and blah blah blah. And they open it up, and you can see where like I don't know, like inside the lining of the coffin was like the air tank or whatever, because like the hose was like hanging out of it.
Do you guys remember when Vince McMahon died? See if
okay, fuck it, I'll take it.
They killed Vince McMahon, and then unfortunately, one of the wrestlers did a murder-suicide the next week.
Oh, Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah,
Chris
right.
Was
Chris Benoit.
the week after, and then all of a sudden, Vince McMahon wasn't dead anymore.
Jeff, what you were thinking about was called World War III.
Okay. Yeah, you think something called World War III would have been big, but they just they shit the bed on that one, I think, and soon after that, WCW was no more.
Was one that I'm thinking of, it was the old WW or WCW pay-per-view that WWE brought back. It was Great American Bash. Like in the early 2000s. It was rough.
The best one was when they did the what's the one where every 30 seconds or whatever they add another wrestler to the ring?
The Royal Rumble.
The best one was the Royal Rumble where they let the Iron Sheik win. Because the one where we watched it, where the Iron Sheik won because he was in too bad a shape to be thrown over the side.
He was too old
like
and
2
brittle
years ago.
to
That
go over the rope.
He did win.
I don't
There was one
remember
where
that.
we watched where he won because they wouldn't throw him out.
You say so, man. I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure
Maybe
the
draft that
Royal Rumble.
Pretty sure he won that one because they couldn't throw him out because of his back.
Well, talking about Royal Rumbles, I'm still angry at the time when Scotty 2 Hotty was jumped and beat before he got to the ring. So he was never technically eliminated and should have been crowned the champion.
Boo.
Oh, snap.
I know. I'm still angry with wrestling over that one. And that was, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago.
The worst injustice wrestling has ever done.
That's right.
Out of all the bad things they've done, that was the worst. And also what really sucked in wrestling is when, they would go down underneath the mat and pull out weapons, and then they start hitting each other with, like, baking sheets. I'm like, why the hell do you have baking sheets under
Kendo
the mat?
sticks always the thing. It's like...
But it's like, oh my God, he got hit with the steel baking sheet. And you're like, what the fuck? With all the weapons you could have, why is that one supposed to be terrible? Or the time when Hacksaw Jim Duggan had his fake 2x4 and it got twisted.
His styrofoam 2x4.
Styrofoam, yeah, it got twisted, and so he had to like try to hide the fact that it's not real wood.
It's like one of those like squeak hammers.
Anything involving Doink and Dink, that I'm always in for that.
Yeah.
When are they coming back?
Steve, I hate to tell you this. They're not much of a draw anymore.
Are they the one of like? Are they the like one of 80% of wrestlers that died before their 40th birthday?
I don't know if Doink.
Anyway, moment silence for wrestlers, I guess.
So Steve and I like to play a game now that all of the wrestling matches are either on Peacock or the WWE app. We want to see. We've played this game. It's a sad game, but it's what is the newest match we can watch with the most dead wrestlers in it?
It was like the 2008 Royal Rumble. We were like, oh no, more than half of these people are dead. It's not that long ago.
That's rough.
Yeah. So anyway, this episode's brought to you by Peacock.
Stream all your favorite dead wrestlers matches.
That's right.
Well,
and watch a Sunday
not all
night
your
football game.
I still don't think they'll let you watch the Chris Benoit matches.
Yeah, they censored the hell out of it.
Yeah.
But you can't watch on Peacock? Beast.
Woo!
Idris Elba against a fucking lion.
Yay!
Have you watched that?
Oh yeah, it's not that bad.
When you say it's not that bad,
It's what you
how
would
bad
say.
is it?
Yeah, but the usually things are good
I
when
would
they're really
say-
terrible.
I would say everything is actually pretty dang good about it. Like, the story's not completely like, oh, shut the fuck up, no one cares about your family drama. There's a lot of like long takes and like, you know, like the camera following the characters and stuff through a real environment. I would say the worst thing about it, the lion isn't the greatest CGI lion you've ever seen.
But at least it's consistent all the way through. They don't cut between a bad CGI lion and like real lion footage.
Yeah.
It's equally bad all the way through, so at least it just flows.
And the camera moves along with it too, because, you know, there's action and stuff involved, so you're not like hyper focused on it a lot. But I give it like an 8 out of 10. Like, it was enjoyable. And it's only like an hour and 20 minutes or something, like minus credits. So, you know, what more do you want?
An hour.
No, seriously, what more?
I want a better CGI lion.
No time for that.
Let's see. What are the movies with a better CGI lion?
I can tell you movies that this movie is better than all the Mowgli reboots. All the live action Mowglis.
How dare you talk about Mowgli Something of the Jungle, directed by Andy Serkis, with possibly the worst CGI creatures you've ever seen in your fucking life, passing as tigers and lions and panthers
so
and
fucking
shit.
Gross.
And bears.
Now that's a movie that lost like $250 million because apparently that movie cost about $300 million to make. It was dragged out over like 5 or 6 years because they were trying to get the CGI right. And then it was just released on Netflix because they're like, well, we're done. The animal faces they look like human faces. And it's like Christian Bale and Scarlett Johansson and I think Cumbersnatch was Shere Khan. Like, it was a fantastic voice lineup.
Fantastic fucking cast. Horrible character design.
Every time you look at the animals, it's like, Jesus Christ.
A perfect example of what character design should not be.
I don't think it was Scarlett Johansson because she was in the Jungle Book one.
Then I don't know. Who's the other one? Jennifer Lawrence was probably I don't remember. Here, I'll pull it up. You go on to the next question.
I mean, I could go on to the box office news from the weekend of December 2nd through the 4th of 2022.
We did have one last question that just snuck in.
Oh, okay. You made it find that.
It was from that one guy.
Doug?
Big D.
Apans?
Dad?
Have yourself a nickname.
Evan?
Yeah, Doug.
Some people just want to watch Will Burn?
Yes, that as well. He wants to know, why are the Now brothers suspended from the podcast?
I'm not. I'm on right now.
Yeah, terrible question, Doug. Come on.
Yeah, terrible. I mean,
Get your shit together.
And I explained my absence of the last 2 weeks already. So, and
I got a question. Now that Brian's, I don't know, been promoted or whatever, should we hold the vote to make him master and commander of the podcast now?
Woo!
I mean, we can put to a vote. I mean, there's enough people here. All right, all in favor of naming Brian master and commander of the Hobie podcast, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
nay.
That's at least 2.
Oh, man. Jeff, come on.
Oh, you got
Let's see,
75% here already.
Let's see, tallying up the votes here. We got 2 and 1. Congratulations, Brian.
Yes.
I gotta vote no. I'm afraid of being usurped.
Hey, that's democracy, baby.
If you're not constantly in fear of your job, you probably work for Congress. I'm sorry, what?
Down the hall.
Congress is down the hall. Shit, run!
No! Get them out! Get those goddamn monkeys out of my house, Steve.
Get away from my wallet.
Oh, all right, Jeff. What's the box office and world report?
We have coming in at number one for the previous weekend, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever made another $17.5 million, putting its total domestic gross at $393.5 million.
More than
Coming in at
Black
number two.
Adam. What?
What?
more
But they
than
both have
Black Adam
black in the
could have-
title.
Oh, so they should split their own box offices? Coming in at number two in its opening week, making $13.5 million, Violent Night.
Violent Night.
Violent Night.
Nice.
Coming in at number three, the Disney bust of Strange World, making $5 million in its second week. Not good.
Speaking of losing $200 million or whatever.
It's made a total of $25.5 million. It probably cost them like
What kind of budget?
$100 million to make. I don't have the budget.
Like $100 million budget or something? Yeah, $100 million in like to make it, and $100 million in promotion. It's Disney. Yeah, they're losing money. Oh well.
Yeah.
Make another Star.
I can't find the budget. I don't know where the intern finds the budget for these things.
It's on the internet.
Makes it up.
Oh, okay. Coming in at number four, The Menu made another $0.5 million. Total of $24.5 million on some budget, which I can't figure out how to find. I'm still kind of wanting to see The Menu.
Yeah, I hear it's good. If it's streaming somewhere, I'll check it out. Why not?
I'm assuming it's bad, but I kind of want to see it. And
Look, if you want me to watch your movie, tell me it's bad. Like, just tell me up front. Don't try to like, ooh, you'll never guess what happens next and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, tell me some hillbillies are trying to kill an alien. I'll fucking watch it.
so, rounding out the top five, we have
Just watch
Devotion
the
making
Hillbillies, man.
another $2.5 million on a
I've seen bigger.
total of $13.5 million. I forgot what Devotion was. U.S. Navy fighter pilots risk their lives during the Korean War.
Oh yeah, the one with John Majors and the new Iceman from Top Gun Maverick or whatever. Yeah, Glenn Powell.
Yeah, that looked really good. I've been meaning to see it.
Yeah, again, if it were on Netflix, I'd probably check it out.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I am seeing what's being released this weekend.
Let's see. I got it right here, Jeff. We've got
Okay.
spoiler alert. The story of
But we want to know what movies are coming out.
no, this movie is called Spoiler Alert. The story of Michael Ausiello and Kit Cowan's relationship that takes a tragic turn when Cowan is diagnosed with cancer.
Am I supposed to? It's a comedy.
Starring Jim Parsons. Okay.
I've heard of Jim Parsons.
Also coming out, Empire of Light. A drama about the power of human connection during turbulent times, set in an English coastal town in the early 1980s.
This
Colin-
implies Shane Black needs to make more Christmas movies.
Starring Colin Firth and Olivia Colman. And then,
British.
let's see. And also coming out this weekend, we have The Whale. A reclusive.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser's back, baby.
Yeah.
Woo! No, Steve, he never left.
That's true. No, he totally left.
Oh, he totally left. Oh, that's a lie.
He got Weinstein.
Yeah, I've heard and seen nothing but good things about this movie.
Yeah, same here. No idea what it's about, but I hear it's good.
A reclusive English teacher attempts to reconnect with his estranged teen daughter.
Hey, I got disconnected.
Hey, welcome back, Jeff.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, Brian's telling me about the movies. Now no one's there. What's going on?
never left, bro.
That looks like that's it coming out this week.
Hooray.
Cool.
All right.
Maybe I'll be able to get a seat at Wakanda Forever, and if only I can put sushi somewhere safe.
That's why you have doggy daycare, babe.
I want to pay an extra $30 on top of that bullshit.
Yeah, but that's
Say
what
it's
happens.
your-
We basically have a child. He can't be left alone. He'll hurt himself.
When's it going to Disney Plus then? I don't know. Goddamn dog.
Did you
Besides,
say
babe,
Christmas
there's
Bloody
room out there.
Christmas?
I can wear a mask.
Sorry, what about Christmas?
Apparently a movie called Christmas Bloody Christmas is opening December 9th.
I did not see that.
No.
That is not on my.
Oh, wait. Although it says it is now streaming exclusively on Shudder.
Oh,
So maybe.
All right. Well, I'm sure there's also another 5 Hallmark movies that came out today involving Christmas. So,
easily.
Yeah.
you know, there's the Christmas Cupcake starring Vanessa Hudgens. There's A Reach Around Christmas starring country sensation Carrie Underwood. Melissa Joan Hart, she's in the Christmas Catastrophe, along with Salem the Cat, though definitely not part of the Sabrina the Teenage Witch universe. Yeah, fuck, I don't care.
So it's really Nick McKay doing the voice of the cat again?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know. I'm a casting director. Come on. You can't just Google that stuff on the internet. There's too many of them. Too many of those Christmas movies. They'll be like, which Vanessa Hudgens won this year?
Which
The
in
worst
my
thing
opinion,
about
Go ahead, Brian.
the worst thing about that now is like all the other networks are starting to
Fuck you,
like
dog.
make their own Christmas movies to try to
Oh.
compete with Hallmark.
And they're all terrible. Which brings me to what I'm going to say is bad idea of the week. Hallmark rip-off Christmas movies. Number 48. Yeah, I'll put it there.
I like it.
It's late
Guys,
season.
I got it.
Late
What we
season.
need to do is start the Hobie streaming network, and then we have our own Christmas movies, like Pray for Christmas, where an alien comes to Earth and hunts people that are dressed in red and green.
And only people not in the Christmas spirit survive.
That's right.
I'm in.
Trademark. I don't know. Maybe there's another one about a down on his luck private eye who gets involved with a case involving a red man that's a string of robberies in the neighborhood, and
An expert
he's sent in to
on
bring
it.
him down. starring Bruce Willis and I don't know, Damon Wayans Jr.
Oh, sorry guys, I have some more breaking news of the geek.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oxford releases word of the year for 2022.
already.
Word of the year for 2022 is Goblin Mode.
Shut the fuck.
That's what it
My
says.
kids didn't know what that is.
You don't know about when you go Goblin Mode?
I had a girl going goblin mode on me last week.
Ba-dum-bump.
Neilbach is goblin spelled backwards. Oh my god.
The term is defined as behavior which is unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy, slovenly, or greedy.
Sure.
Yeah, see, like I said.
This
Goblin
is the
Mode.
first I've ever heard of it.
The runner-ups to Goblin Mode were
Hyphenated?
no, it is.
Then it's two fucking words. Fuck you, Oxford. Anyway.
Yeah, it's not even a word. It's
That's
a
the state of the
phrase.
thing. Yeah. God damn it, Oxford. Come back with Bootylicious like you did back in 2004. At least that was one fucking word. Man, even Oxford can't get their shit together.
The runner-up
No,
word of the year was metaverse.
Nah, fuck that. I've heard of that one. I don't need to hear it.
Look, I'm not going to call Kanye West Yee, and I'm not going to call Facebook Meta. Sorry, guys. Those are the two dead names I'm going to keep bringing back.
That's right.
I don't disagree with that.
Because I will call Kanye West Yeet.
Do
Can you guys,
Sushi, shut the fuck up.
I don't know if you guys can hear the dog barking upstairs.
I cannot.
Really trying to pick a fight.
I heard Steve yell at the dog, if that makes a difference.
It's okay. I think the neighbors did too. Sushi, just stop fucking around and eat it already.
You're just mad because Mr. Pickles is old and senile.
Yeah, the motherfucker's 21.
He's going to be 22 next year.
Look, if Sushi ate pickles and then choked on him because he was so dry and gamey.
I'd be sad, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, if you didn't realize that Sushi and Pickles were pets, that would have been an interesting statement. But
yeah.
Sushi ate pickles.
Spoiler alert, that's our dog and cat, I guess. Anyway, any titles for the episode?
Yeah, I had several.
I had the one I told someone to write down. I don't know if anybody did.
I did. It was Don't Bring Your Trauma to Christmas.
Oh, yes. Either that or Pray for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. I also had. Let's see. I had Intern Master Commander of the Podcast. Hillbillies Killing Aliens.
By the way, that movie is called Galaxy Invader.
We watched it yesterday.
Neighborhood Full of Heathens. Damn You, Jason.
Well, that could be every podcast.
And he's Charlie Sheen's brother for a reason.
Well, yeah, I'm a sucker for Don't Bring Trauma to Christmas.
I did like that one.
Change of
Works
words.
for me.
All right. Don't bring your trauma to Christmas. And other tales for wintertime.
So it's a great lead up to the Floppy Awards.
Ah, yes.
If you haven't already, we need our bribes. We're running out of time.
Yeah, we are running pretty close to deadline, so we need bribes. Send them in.
I'd like to nominate Izzy for Canadian of the Year.
God,
okay.
honey, I hate to say this. I'm not really a draw anymore. Or Canadian.
But you're nominated. That's all it takes. So if you're on the
There
show,
you go.
you get a nomination.
Woo! Take that, Stork.
Yeah.
Well, he's never allowed to be talked about in the same breath as Canadian of the Year.
Isn't he like Pittsburghian of the decade or something like that by now?
Something like that, yes.
Like a Lifetime Achievement Award?
Doesn't Peacock get an award for taking care of him?
I don't know. Do you get awards
I
for
mean-
taking pickles?
Yes.
We have not voted you Canadian of the Year yet. You just got the nomination.
By the way, you can catch us at Everything I Learned from Movies at EILF Movies and all the major podcatchers. Babe, where can they find you?
Oh, they can find me everywhere on Untidy Venus. I'm on all the social medias at Untidy Venus. You can find my goods and wares for sale over at untidyvenus.etsy.com, and you can find me on Patreon at Untidy Venus. Steve, where can we find you?
Like I said, that's Everything I Learned from Movies on all the major podcatchers. Brian, where can they find you? Now that you're Master and Commander.
Yeah. I am not at intern master or commander of the podcast. That's not where I'm at. It will be until Elon restores my account on Twitter. You can't find me anywhere.
Oh,
You got Musk?
Yeah, say, were you not throwing out enough N-words?
No, he got
I-
kicked off before Elon took over. But
Yeah, this is pre-Elon times. But now that he's all about free speech, I want my account restored.
Oh, but just so you know, comedy is not legal anymore on there. He said comedy.
But what
was
about
legal.
calling? What if you just want to call somebody a stupid idiot moron?
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can scream
Okay,
that
well,
all day long,
but-
but you cannot
but-
make fun of Teslas.
But you can't do that because that's how I had 3 Twitter accounts suspended indefinitely.
No, you can do it now.
But I want my old accounts back.
Ugh, sorry. Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to start again.
All right.
Just call it username I scream the N-word.
I'm not doing that.
We've been booted! Woo.
So that's at Intern Master and Commander.
Not at-
Anyway, Jeff, how about you?
513.
Oh, you can find me at HobiePod on the Twitters. And then, yeah, it's about the only place you can find me on social media. Unless you know my personal Facebook, which is my name.
How will we ever find you, Jeff?
I don't know.
All right.
All right, and I don't know. I guess on that note, Roger says goodbye.
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 Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets. There's a history, not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.